Howdy. I pressed my button to play the video and I just decided, you know what? I'll keep recording and I'll talk to you and yeah, I'm just gonna be here. Just a fun guitar chat. I think I like these the most because I can just literally be myself. So I got a pedicure today with my aunt. That was cool. And on my way back home afterward, I discovered a podcast between Josh Peck and Drake Bell. And it made me cry. It is so sweet. I mean, oh my gosh, I'll link it in the description below because it's so cute. They sit there and they just, if you don't know who that is, there's a show called Drake and Josh. I grew up on Nickelodeon. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix now. If not that, then Hulu. But that show was it's so nostalgic, and it was just so it was the shadizzle. So cute, honestly. It's just so funny. Like, I can literally still watch it today, and it makes me laugh harder today than it does because you catch on to the subliminal adult references that you didn't catch when you were a kid. So there's some sadness there with the whole there's some sadness there with the whole situation with Drake Bell. But I watched a couple and there's a video about their reunion and they're just catching up, and it's super cool. They were just talking about, I mean, you know, Josh mentioned how him and Drake did not originally get along. However, Josh just wanted Drake to like him so bad, and they eventually started catching on to their friendship, and they referred to their reunion like talking to an ex-girlfriend that you really badly want to get back together with. And I just cried a little bit. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so sweet. And that show brings back such good memories, and it's such a good laugh. So shout out Drake and Josh, Netflix, highly recommend it. But yeah, so I've been working on some music. I probably played this before, but I'm actually getting so much better at this little instrument of mine. There's nothing little about it, but the first song I started learning was Led Zeppelin because why not? Go big or go home. I'm messing up because I'm nervous, but lately I've been picking it up and I can play it and I don't mess up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm getting better. So the more I get better at it, the more obsessed with this instrument I become. I'm just like, all right, let's play, you know? And I've been writing more poetry, and like at first it's just a straight up poem, and then I'll develop a melody along with the poem, and I've come up with like 3 songs without instrumentation so far, and honestly, I actually really like the songs. And I went to bed last night and I hadn't really I went to bed last night and I started kind of singing a song that I had written in my head, and I didn't even remember the lyrics, but it just like the tune came to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to go back, because I'll voice record like ideas just so I don't forget them, because I am a forgetful person. But I was on the road and I just opened my phone and I wanted to play the sound or the song just to hear it, and honestly I teared up. What's up with me? I'm a little emotional today, but in a good way. So I teared up because the lyrics honestly hit home for me. I mean, in a lot of ways. I basically discuss how, like, when it comes to a relationship or marriage or starting a family, like, I would rather sacrifice that, like a future, like a family future for my dreams and goals. And that's not, I mean, that's not something I ever expected for myself, but honestly, I don't have a desire to be in a relationship anymore. Yeah, it's like the common denominator in a relationship is sacred energy exchange. I'm just gonna leave it there. And that's not for me. I'm not gonna get into great detail about that, but honestly, I prefer staying pure and this is getting a little a little vulnerable, but I prefer staying to myself and vibing in my own energy because I love myself. And I don't know, every single guy I've encountered, I had one relationship that went really well, but every other guy I've encountered, they just don't treat women right, like they haven't treated me right, the majority of them. One past relationship went really well, but I became a version of myself that I didn't like, and I'm willing to sacrifice all of that just to be true to myself. So that's what that song was about, to get straight to the point. And yeah, I teared up and I was like, wow, like that's sick, like that's true, because that's how I feel. And anyway, I loved it. But I'm just gonna play a little tune here and there. I call these my guitar chats. Love you guys. I'm gonna mess up here and there. I get so upset. I mean, usually I'm pretty patient with myself, but I've been getting upset, and like when I mess up like that, it's so frustrating because you just want to be perfect already. Oh yeah, I'm so good at this. I'm gonna play one more thing and then I'll talk again. But I started playing this tune and I was like, I recognize this, but I could not figure out the name of the song. Oh, it's so frustrating. So, see if, like, I don't know how many views this will get, but if you happen to recognize this tune by any chance at all, comment. That would help me so much. Let's see if I can get it. I have to remember because I was playing it earlier and I'm like, do I remember it? Sounds terrible. I think this thing is so out of tune right now. Sometimes I'm just lazy. I'm like, I'll tune it later. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time. I don't even want to know what it sounds like on the video camera. I'm sorry, y'all. But it's like, okay, I'm gonna kind of sing it for you. Excuse my voice, but it goes dun 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 dun. That's not gonna help you. Your ears are bleeding. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm sorry. Sorry for that sound you had to endure. Oh my gosh, I got some super awesome stickers today. I am a sticker addict, literally. I have this little sticker on my guitar. It says Rise and Shine. And it just matches so well. It's gold and Bell and Union is the brand of the sticker. They have a website. Honestly, these stickers are so cute, and it's been on my guitar since like, I mean, it's perfect. But yeah, I got some sick ass stickers today. I literally have such a bro vibe to me. I've been told that. People are like, you're such a bro. I'm like, whatever. That's cool, man. I used to be super insecure, and I made a video just a second ago about how becoming your own best friend is a strategy of mine, or has been a strategy of mine, to becoming my best self. And yeah, it just takes like a lot of balancing of your energy and realizing that you just need to love yourself and nurture that egoic voice, which is like fearful, insecure, anxious. You gotta nurture it with your higher state of consciousness and come into a balance where your ego is like, I mean, I like hear myself. I'll hear a voice and sometimes the voice is mad, or I don't know, but I'll hear a voice and it's my own voice. I'll hear I love you. And it's my own voice just telling myself that I love me. It's crazy. I didn't say it consciously. I didn't actively say I love you to myself, but I'll hear I love you. And it's from me. It's so interesting. Yeah, doctors will call you schizophrenic, but like, I mean, telepathic, psychic, whatever you want to call it. I believe in all that stuff. Humans are the original technology. We're not made to be locked up in squares and typing at a computer all day and consuming McDonald's for lunch and having only 15 minutes to eat that McDonald's is so dumb. Yeah, this world is honestly so fake. It's just like a made up stage, made up reality. It's like a dollhouse. We're like living like in a dollhouse, and our true state of being comes out when we surround ourselves in a higher vibrational frequency, in an environment that complements our highest state of being, which is nature. Go outside, guys. Literally put your feet in the grass, go outside, love yourself, take care of yourself. It's so worth it. Easier said than done, of course, but like, I don't know. It's been like a 7-year journey for me almost, or longer. Well, actually, I'm just going to say since 2016 I've been going on this journey. I remember for the first time I had graduated high school. Story time. This is actually kind of funny. I graduated high school, but before that I had a PE class and I got caught skipping with a couple of friends. We would just hang out in the bathroom the whole period because we hated, like, the period sucks. We had to go run, and I wasn't very athletic. I was kind of, rebel, if you will. So I skipped class, skipped PE, got in trouble for it, and then I dropped out or quit my basketball team because I just wanted to go home and sleep. I'm like, this is such a waste of damn time, just be tossing a ball into a basket. I didn't understand it at all. So I quit and I got caught for skipping PE. But when I graduated, I remember that summer I graduated, I got out of a super toxic relationship. And I remember the first time I was tanning on my driveway, and my stepdad had bought like a bar, and he had some like dumbbells and weights and stuff. And I remember that was the first time I started to like work out. And I just randomly just picked up these weights and just started doing squats and just like putting this bar in the air, and I got into fitness pretty big. And I got really fit and really, really toned, and I was obsessed with working out. And remember at one point, like, I guess maybe. I remember at one point my mom grounded me from my car, and I just had a bike, so I would ride my bike to the gym because I'm like, I gotta go to the gym. This is my place. So I really love the gym. I still do. I wake up in the morning, I stretch. I go to bed and I stretch. You know, I try to stay as active as possible. My body doesn't reflect it. I mean, I have like the super squishy, the jiggles, whatever you want to call it, fat. Such an ugly word, but you know, we aren't our body. Our body does not identify who we are as people. It's true. You may be insecure about yourself, but you just gotta implement gradual changes into your life and manifest the reality you want by imagining your highest self, your best version of yourself. Now, I was thrown into a few hospitals. They put a lot of medication in me and tons of junk food, and it was just a nightmare. So that went on for a few years. I guess I'm just gonna be open and vulnerable with y'all. I don't really have much to hide, honestly. I mean, I love y'all, and if this helps you, I mean, honestly, I just want to connect with you. But yeah, they just threw me on a bunch of medication and junk food, and I got out, and I would be highly addicted to all this junk food, all this added sugar. And then these medications, lithium, for instance, like, I gained a lot of weight, right? It makes you really hungry all the time and really thirsty, and who are they to tell us that we're like bipolar or schizophrenic? I mean, literally, our brains are designed to communicate with one another without telephones. And I'm just gonna go on a rant. Like, you know, they diagnosed me as bipolar, and I started learning about it, and it's just like, basically you have seasons of high and then prolonged seasons of low, or prolonged seasons of high and then a season of low. And I'm like, that's just being human. Like, everybody is bipolar. And I literally even talked to a nurse who's told me the same thing. She's like, I haven't met a person who isn't bipolar. So stupid. I mean, we should go through seasons of highs and lows. Like, that's just, I mean, it's good to balance those energies, and that's important, and that's why I created this past video I just did. Happy Easter, by the way. What's up, y'all? I'm so interesting. But yeah, just like balance your energy. If you're going through a prolonged season of low or high, I mean, it can be a little dangerous just depending on your mental state. I recommend always staying clear of drugs. It doesn't help anything. I mean, depending on your situation, like, you do what's best for you, but honestly, the best state of being is sobriety and just like an alkaline body where you're healthy, you know? If you're consuming a bunch of meat, when that animal was slaughtered, it was fearful, anxious, stressed out, terrified, and you're consuming all of this, and it was depressed, right? You're consuming depression, anxiety, fears, and you become that because energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed. Isaac Newton's law of conservation of energy literally states that. I mean, you're consuming that negative low energy, and there's so many stories, there's so many revelations people have had where they're like, yeah, I stopped eating animal products and I don't have depression anymore. Just listen to your body. I recommend just like challenging your body to alkalize, detox. Dr. Sebi's alkaline food list, follow that guide. It'll take a month or two, but once you're cleansed and detoxed, your depression lifts. It doesn't even take that long. Your depression lifts, and your chakras, they start becoming activated slowly. And you know, I recommend doing your research. But yeah, your chakras will start activating. My crown chakra, my third eye was activated years ago. my crown chakra was recently just activated, and it was like, I was just kind of amazed, honestly. I was like, whoa, this is super different. And they just say to be careful because it can feel like you're going into psychosis if you're not ready for it. So do your research and, just take it easy, be careful, get plenty of sleep, hydration, go out in nature and just ground your energy, like, our consciousness, our bodies connect to the different elements, so fire, water, earth, and air. And when you look at a cross, like a Christian Jesus cross, like that's what each of the points on the cross represents, is the different elements, and we must master or balance those elements within ourselves. Anyway, when you talk to fire, a bonfire, a candle, whatever you want, it actually transmutes energy back into source. Water, you speak to water a certain way, and the water absorbs energy, and if you send out a bunch of love and positivity and just high vibrational energy to this water and you consume it, it could actually literally transform the energy within you. So I'm just gonna leave it there, but take care of yourselves. You have like the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Well, the Father is your highest self, the Son is your body, and the Holy Spirit is your soul, right? Like, we are God. I always get into this discussion. Any guitar chat always turns this route, and I don't mean to go this way every single time, but I just wanted to drill it into people's heads, like, you are source. You are source consciousness. 2222 on the clock, as I said that. That to me just means that that's our spirit guides just showing us that we are on the right track. Our soul is in alignment with its soul purpose. I'm not here to bring you a bunch of garbage. If for some reason you stumble across a video where I'm like talking about depressing things, well, my mind got hacked. That's not usually like who I am, and that's not why I'm starting this YouTube channel. I am here to bring you love, light, positivity, and raise your vibrational frequency. So speaking of, I'm gonna play one more little tune and we'll leave it there, because you can hang out it's your choice, man. You have full autonomy. You are in control of yourself. So I love this thing. It's so much fun. So Led Zeppelin. Here we go. It sounds horrible. It's out of tune. Anyway, I love y'all. I'm gonna keep it there. We'll tune this guitar, and thanks for hanging out with my guitar chat. And anyway, I'm gonna try to just stop mentioning religion as often as I do. That's just what I think about a lot. I go to Bible study and I'm just like, y'all realize like you're basically being lied to, or you're just not understanding the point. I'm a nerd. I love y'all. Peace.